Welcome to the Belly of the Beast, your home for original horror content. Warning, some of our stories may be upsetting for some individuals. Listen at your own risk.
Today's original story is called Creeper Van. It was written by the Beastmaster and will be narrated by me, Beastly. I am an 11-year-old boy. I live in what most would consider a good, safe neighborhood. Me and my family did also until it happened last week. I was out riding my bike around the block, jumping my bike off the curb at the end of people's driveways. After one of my jumps, I drifted a little too far into the street. That's when I heard a loud horn behind me. I turned to see an old man in an old white van, waving his arms around and yelling. I couldn't hear what he was saying. I quickly moved back to the sidewalk and the van sped off ahead of me. I approached the corner and made my turn. That's when I noticed the van parked on my side of the street a few houses up. I slowed down on my bike, expecting the driver to come out and yell at me as he was very upset. The front of the van was facing me, however, no one was inside. A wave of relief washed over me. As I was passing the back of the van, an arm reached out, knocking me off my bike, and a hood was placed over my head. I could only see black. The man was able to lift me up with ease as I felt my body get slammed into the back of the van. I heard one of my neighbors yelling. I could also hear the footsteps of the man rushing back to the driver's seat. I felt the van start up and rush off. At least one of my neighbors saw this, I thought to myself. The van's bad suspension made my body get slammed around. Pain with every bump, but this was the last thing on my mind. Why wasn't I hearing police sirens? Surely a neighbor called the police. Surely they were going to save me, I thought. The van came to a stop. I could hear the sound of the garage door close. As the back door of the van opened, I could feel the fear wash over me once again. He grabbed me, pulling me from the van. He dragged me through some hallways. I stumbled, knocking pictures off the wall. I could hear the glass break. We started heading down some stairs. The further we went, the worse the smell was. Oh God, what was he going to do to me? At the bottom of the stairs, I could hear his keys trinkling as he unlocked one lock after another. Maybe 5 or 6, I'm not sure. Once the door opened, he pushed me into the room. I fell, hitting the dirt hard. The hood still over my head, I couldn't see anything, but I could feel his eyes on me, staring at me. The man grunted in a sexual manner, which made my whole body shudder in pure terror. Then the door slammed shut. I didn't know if he was still in the room. I was so afraid he was. But then I could hear his footsteps going back up the stairs. It was a brief moment of relief, but that's when the tears came, as I cried myself to sleep. I don't know how long I was sleeping for, but the sound of police sirens woke me from my sleep. Thank God, they're coming to save me, I thought as footsteps were plowing down the stairs. One lock after another unlocking. I heard the door swing open and I felt the man grab me. He picked me up and ripped the hood off my head. As soon as he did, the light from a nearby basement window hit my eyes. It was so blinding I could hardly see anything. Then I felt the cold blade of a knife on my throat. I could see a shadow of another person entering the room. "Put the knife down," said the other man. "He's mine," the man said. That's when I could feel the knife ripping through my throat. After that, I blacked out, till I woke up here. I looked around at the other 3 dead boys in the room with me. So, that's how he killed me. But at least the police killed him. How'd he kill you guys?
I hope you enjoyed today's story. Please like and subscribe as it will help us to continue to provide you with great content. Until next time, stay safe and avoid becoming one of the stories from the Belly of the Beast.